Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. We're starting today off strong with, what do you call it? A communion? Some sort of, look, basically we're worshipping, the Yellow King Hasta, still our favourite Lovecraftian deity. Last episode, we turned Igor from powerful Igor into overpowered Igor, literally, with her advanced bionic ear, her advanced bionic hand, and her speed skin suit, which just turned her from an incredibly good character into just a broken character, like I said. It's actually kind of ridiculous. We got her up to, what was it, 7,000, something like that, construction? Oh, sorry, only 6,097 now. Something must have changed since yesterday. Anyway, there was something that I fucked up with, and I'm gonna face it at the start of the episode, but I'm also gonna say, don't worry, there was silver lining. So, we built the autopsy table, which allows you to take organs post-mortem, right? What the hell is that? Human implant bear claws. Oh! Because Igor Throog had bear claws, didn't she? But we removed it and we replaced it with an advanced bionic hand. Right. Oh, so we can give that to someone else. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm getting off the topic. Basically, I made the new autopsy table, and it turns out there's another bill. Yeah, medically extract organs. I was an idiot and still did the butcher organs thing, thinking that it just gave a bonus to that. I was wrong. I need to use the new one. However, here's the silver lining. I did some testing in single player, and I had a character with the speed skin suit, like what Igor has, 2 bionic legs and 2 bionic arms, and it actually made the game lock up. They were going so fast that the game couldn't work out the pathing for the characters, and it made anything I was building go at about 3 to 5 frames a second. Like, it was insanely slow. So, I'm kind of glad I didn't get that in hindsight, otherwise it would have made the game a lot worse. Now, this was a person who was entirely cybernetic, so they had the cybernetic kidneys, heart, lungs, everything. So, with Igor, it might not have been that efficient, but when it gets to a certain value, threshold value, there's no point carrying on because you'll just make the game freeze. So, maybe it's silver lining. I would have kind of liked them, though, because we could at least give them to someone else, right? So that was kind of my own mistake. So next time the Orion Corp, or the Commandos attack, which will hopefully be soon, then we'll take a look and see what they've got for us. Now, what difficulty are we on right now? Because we are doing this thing where we've re-rolled the storytellers every couple of episodes. So we're on Cassandra Medium. I don't mind doing it every episode. I think that might be a fun, little interesting thing that we could do. Every episode, just change the difficulty. That way, if we do get peaceful, it'll only be for one episode. That way, if we do get an insanely hard one, it'll only be for one episode. So, I'll load that up. Let me know what you think about that. If you'd rather it be every couple of episodes, then that's fine. But I'll start the episode with it. It'll just be a 30-second thing. Won't interrupt the flow of the video or anything like that. Alright, so let's see who's today's storyteller is going to be. Let's re-roll it. And we got a 3 and a 3. Those are 8-sided dice. It only shows 3. Oh, God, it's Randy on medium. No. Hang on, it's Randy on builder? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is. It's Randy on builder. I'm going to leave it on medium, though. We'll say medium minimum. I should just probably change it from medium to savage instead. I'll sort that out for next episode. So we'll go Randy medium for today and see how it goes. Wish me luck, because this could be really goddamn awful. Alright, team. Igor Throog, what are you up to, my friend? Oh, she's building the bridges. So one of you said there are deep water bridges. I started building them last episode, so I mean, I don't know how you missed that. But we have got the deep water bridges being built there. So this is all for the power generators. So we're going to run them basically along the bridge here, in sort of groups of 3 like that. I think we could probably fit like 6 on this bridge, assuming they actually take up that 3x3 area, which it looks like they actually do. Oh no, they definitely don't. Well, thanks, Rimworld, for lying to me. Okay, so they actually take up quite a significantly larger area than we were really let on to believe there. Alright, fair enough. We can fit still quite a lot in place, so I'm not too bothered about that. Roof collapse, eh? We should really build one side and then do the other side afterwards. I was just testing it, so I'm not really too bothered about that right now. Huh. So it probably would have made more sense to do a really long bridge down here then, and just try and get length rather than the amount, because they will start... Actually, I'm not sure. I'll do an Excel spreadsheet in a second to see if I can work out what's the best way to do this. I'm getting 2 inside Rimworld. I need to go back to... Remember the first episodes where everyone was starving to death and I didn't understand how jobs worked? That was great. Let's go back to that. That was so much easier. What a better time. Alright, so I'm building... Or Eagle... Sorry? Building over a valuable ore will allow builders to mine the ore. Ore can be wasted... Oh, so the builders will mine it rather than... Your miners. Okay, well that would make sense. So back here, we're building the tomb, which I talked about last episode. The Tomb of Heroes, the Hall of Champions, where all of our fallen colonists will lay in wait, in rest, so that they can go and be visited behind the Grand Church. I'll try and make this look ornate. We use all of our gold on that. We'll build them some nice gold sarcophaguses as we get up to that stage. We do want to finish this as soon as possible. So how are we doing? Oh shit, I remember the high-grade steel problem. Yeah, and that's what this was for. Alright then. Well, not to worry. We'll get to this eventually anyway. Have we got enough steel for all of this? I'm starting to think, seeing as I can't see any at all, probably not. Alright then. Man, this is going to look hideous, but I'm going to mine this out. Oh, God, that's going to look so fucking ugly. God damn it. Have we got any other steel kicking around? Yeah, we do. We have some on the other side. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, fair enough. Igor, my good friend, Igor the Unstoppable Throog. What is this? Oh, we just got ears in the freezer now. Understandable. Why wouldn't you have ears in the freezer? I've got ears in my freezer. You guys are weird. Alright, beating fire out? Something's on fire. Oh, it's another pointless, unnecessary fire that no one really cares about. Is that ambrosia? No, it's Pulmeria, naturally. What did I expect? So last episode, we had a bit of an issue, and that issue was Igor Throog, head priest of the Church of Hasta, unfortunately is too fast. So she gets over there and delivers the sermons before anybody else can get there because she is the bionic woman. So what we need to do is actually change our preacher. What determines it? What determines who's the best preacher? Is it their negotiation? Maybe their social skill? You'd assume so. So, Nick the farmer, Nick, is actually our next best character. So I might actually have to swap Igor out for Nick. There we go. And see how the sermons go with him doing them instead. Because otherwise we're not going to be able to deliver any of it, and we're going to lose a lot of cult-mindedness because she's obviously going to be delivering it to an empty church. Not ideal. Now, what I'd also like to do is get these statues built so we can start decorating our fancy church to the unfortunate gods of the outer realms. So, let's take a look. We'd have to study the books for that, wouldn't we? Sculptures, obelisk construction. Saying that, though, we do have... yeah, we do have 2 Forbidden Knowledge Centers, so that's not too bad. You know what, I might put them either side of the church as well, just to make it look a bit nicer. Get them out of the living room and into the unholy church itself. Let's not put them there. I can find a better place than that. Right, so we'll put one by the entrance. I mean, that would make more sense if they're just going into research, because then they can leave and get some food without having to walk all the way to the back of the church. Alright, so put one there. That looks pretty decent. Now, I feel like we need some bone chairs, naturally. I'm going to use the old style ones, because I feel like they fit with the whole aesthetic a little bit nicer. Right, let's go for some bone chairs there. Excellent. These will just generally look nice in here, so I wouldn't mind building just some, like, random, like, bone wardrobes, because they might look okay. They're like bone book racks or bookshelves. I know you kind of lock that somehow. I'm just doing this for aesthetic now. Bookshelves. Hey, there we go. Oh, it's only 50 research. Well, naturally we're going to do that. That's no time whatsoever. Sweet. Okay, definitely get that. I have no idea what's doing it, but we have... we're counted as an extremely rich colony, which is obviously really bad because that determines how big the raids are they're going to thwomp us, right? Because if we go to Igor here, sky high expectations. Not only is it going to reduce their mood bonus they get from having low expectations, or at least what we would have from low expectations if that were the case, but it's also, like I say, going to make the raids a lot more difficult. What the hell has given us all of this wealth then? Be nice if there was a way to sort by, you know, the things that you own. Oh my god, it's happened like really recently as well. What caused that? Oh, might be all the really OP weapons we got. Hang on a minute. Let's go to APB-1 pistol, right? And then we look at the value, and then we see that it's got a value of 2,600 silver. And then I think to myself, oh shit, we've got about 50 of those as well. What about the defense pistols? Oh, Christ. My god, we've got a colony's worth of wealth in guns. Oh, and of course we've got these goddamn rocket launchers, which is probably worth a small fortune. Yeah, they're worth 1,500 each. Oh, god. Bit of a double-edged sword, then. Right, okay, then. I mean, we've got to keep them, because they are really good, and nobody will be able to stop us if we've got them. But, I mean, I'm a little bit concerned that that's also going to be the end of our colony, because of obviously how good they are. Well, we'll cross that hurdle when we get there. Igor Throog, he's still sleeping. Now, bionic characters or characters that are more robotic than others need less sleep. So I'm kind of surprised she still needs, you know, the regular amount of time she had before. Oh, maybe this counts as bionic then. The muscle fibers and the bear claws. I'm not sure, because she's getting an exoskeleton, a bionic ear, and a bionic hand. I suppose you don't really need to rest if you've got your ear chopped off. Because, yeah, I haven't really thought that through, have I? Maybe that's just with, like, cybernetic kidneys or cybernetic heart or something along those lines. Yeah, so you look, people still aren't... Hey, why are you guys not turning up? Hey, where is everyone? What are you doing? What do you mean you're missing the sermons? What do you... Maybe it's because they already had a job before the... So when are the sermons delivered? Like 8 PM? Are they working before 8 PM? Yeah, they actually are. Okay, then, right. So just so we don't get any more of that happening, we'll set them another hour's sleep earlier in the day, and then we'll have them work an hour later as well. I don't know why I'm doing this for every single person. Christ. Okay, there we go. That should fix that problem. Let's go ahead and copy this down to just about everybody in the colony. Right, okay, that should be a bit better. Yeah. And then I'll set... I don't know why I've got that one, so we'll set that one to anything. They've got a few hours of work every day, and then they're free to do whatever they want, which should be getting rest for the most part. Igor Throog, what are you doing, my friend? She off mining, maybe? We should probably set her to be the #1 priority miner, because she's so quick at everything. Not having her a miner is a bit of a waste. Because that's wasting time that somebody else could be doing. Because she'll just mine it in no time whatsoever, right? What's she doing right now? She's building? I mean, again, look at this. Holy shit, look at her. This is what I meant. Like, the amount of time it would take Yankee Danky to even do that would be days. Whereas for Igor, it's a 30-second job. My god. Kind of feel like we've broken everything. Man, this is broken. So not only can she deliver resources, but she can also instantly mine it and build it in the same frame. Did you see that? That was unbelievable. Like, she delivers resources, puts it over the top, and then just immediately fixes it. Man, this is kind of a little bit broken now. Holy shit. You know what, Igor? You deserve it. You've done so much. You built this entire colony. You've created 2 cults at this stage about the same god. It's kind of like... almost like Hasta has chosen her. She might be Hasta's chosen entity. She might even just be Hasta reborn at this stage. The Yellow Queen. Oh, that sounds a bit wrong. Characters are so fucking stupid. Like, they need sleep, but they're also just not sleeping because it's set to anything. Kind of like if you got a stupid kid who doesn't have a bedtime. Hey, go to bed, idiot. Otherwise you're going to complain tomorrow. Oh, I'm tired. I can't worship Hasta. Ridiculous. There's no excuse. Right, Igor needs a better bedroom, because she has a pretty piss-poor bedroom, let's be honest. I really want to get this deep mine set up, because it would solve all of our problems. We could just basically do whatever we want. We might even be able to get to the genetic stuff before the end of the campaign at the rate we're going, because apparently the Elder King doesn't like corn. Who'd have thunk it? The Elder Gods don't have much use for a delicious corny snack. Igor, my good friend, what is happening today in the world of Igor? She's researching. Now, I'm going to assume, is she going to research quicker? No, wait, because global work speed is... Does that affect researching, though? R is for research, 684%. It's affected by manipulation and global work speed. It actually is. Yeah. Ridiculous. Like, actually ridiculous. So she's going to research 600% faster. I don't know how that works. You put on a new suit and suddenly you can research quicker? That doesn't seem right to me. I figured the Hall of Heroes deserves a nicer floor than just having piles and piles of bodies. It seems almost a little bit disrespectful, seeing as some of these bones are from the fallen heroes. So what we're going to do is instead, we're going to... Oh, I thought that was it then. Hang on. My timing was a little bit off there. We're going to refine bone. And we're actually going to build proper floors out of bone. My god, I almost dread to think of what this could be. Sorry? A pack of man-hunting Chthonian lava? I'm pretty sure I've seen a Japanese video with this in. Okay, this is actually kind of bad, because these things are really... I mean, they're elder demons, right? They are just demons. Chthonians, powerful burrowers, which can live for more than 1,000 years and are protected if they're young. Excellent. How much damage do they do? They've only got 33 bone, doesn't seem right. Their diet is basically my diet there. Leather amount 27. Leather type Chthonian chitin. That sounds like it'd be good for making armor out of. What about their damage? Can we see what damage they do? Melee DPS is... Oh, of course, it's... why didn't I think that? It's obviously 9.46 times 62% over 1.65. I mean, I was gonna say that, but I thought I didn't want to, you know, ruin the surprise for you guys. Right, okay, what have we got? You are a bitch, so won't fight. Ted Bundy. Classic Ted Bundy, who had me in tears last episode. Welcome. Yankee Danky, naturally, our boy himself, one of the oldest members of the colony. Let's get Biggest Dickus, highest rank in Wome, and of course Nick. Icarus needs to stay in bed because she got malaria, like, literally a second ago. Kind of annoying. 5.5%, you'll be fine. Magalo Jukebig, oh right, yeah, it's Jukebig Halberd, who is currently researching, I assume, which is why she's going a bit nuts. Alright, you come down here. Jackson Woman doesn't have a gun, and Queen Elizabeth is incapable of violence, I believe. Right, okay, so we've got our squad. Now, unfortunately, they're spawning quite close. I think we'll be able to get to the kill box before they get through the kill box, though. They're not going... Oh my god, that's horrible. Christ, this is genuinely horrible. Reminds me of a Tom Six movie. Okay, we need to make sure that our undrafted colonists don't wander into the kill box. Good god, they're strong. Oh my god, they are really strong. I think we're going to be fine still, but holy shit, can they take a beating? Oh my god, we're not going to be fine. Oh no, we're fine. We're definitely fine. If it wasn't for these flame weapons, we would be super fucked. Oh my god, we're destroying the walls. Genuinely, the flame weapons are making all the difference here, because if these boys were still charging... Do not do this. Stand back. Oh, careful of that one. Careful of that one. It's getting close. Please, friends. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy, manifest destiny. Kill him dead. Alright. What is that noise? Is that the noise they make? Holy shit. Well. Huh. Let's hope we don't get any raids bigger than that, because those boys, these are, like I said, absurdly overpowered weaponry. And these boys were just shrugging that off. Look at how far they got. If it wasn't for the flames, they could have charged down. If we didn't have the flame weapons, and we just had the APB weapons, no, it's the MRG5 weapons, we'd have been destroyed then. Without a shadow of a doubt. Holy shit. Bigger Stickers tried to woo XXPU55Y destroyee by playfully making fun of his crafting skills. Wow. It's a hell of a person to want to chat up there. Your name precedes you, Mr. Pussy Destroyer. All right, let's get these things butchered, because I actually kind of want to see what the leather does. Are they going to freak out? Is this another one of those stupid creatures that make... Oh, what the hell is that? Minus 80? No, we're good. Okay, I think we're fine. I suppose it wouldn't make sense if the ones that, you know, raided your base gave you that. I'm kind of concerned that if I say drag them to the fridge, that they might actually butcher them and turn them into meals, so I'm not going to do that. Now, we need to replace these with auto doors, because these take fucking ages to open, apparently. Let's go for bone auto doors, the usual, and we can get some... Oh, these are bone doors. I was going to say we'll get some steel back from that, but probably not in hindsight. We need turrets. That's what we need. Our colonists are good. We have some incredible weapons, but you know what? Some turrets would really make the difference, especially if we sort of... How could we do it? I was going to say if we put some embrasures here, they could fire down, but I think they would just fire back through the embrasures, and it would count as cover for the people they're shooting at, so maybe not. We could put a couple of turrets this side, and a couple of turrets kind of down here. If we put one main door here, and then we could have some turrets down this side. I'm not sure. We could just put some turrets along the wall anyway, and leave some spots for people to shoot out of. Right, get rid of those boys. We'll run a cable down here. That should be able to connect up to the auto door. Igor, what are you doing? Researching? Hey, get down here. You watch this. Zoom. Should be here in no time. Nice, there she is. Hey, I actually want to finish that off, if you don't mind. There we go. Alright. Let's get ourselves an auto door there instead, just so it's not completely hindering whenever we have to empty out the kill box. So there's the plan. Why don't we just put the auto door there? You know, why don't we just put it there instead? Build... Oh, shit, that's why. Can't support that. Well, we could just do that instead, I guess. There we go. And then mine these bits out. That's fine, that's okay. Right, Igor, I need you to come and do this for me, if you don't mind. Oh, now that I know you can queue things up, my life is going to be so much easier. Holy shit. She's so... Oh, and she built the power conduits on the way. She's constantly blowing my mind. Seriously? Seriously, game? That's what you did with that? Holy shit. Unbelievable. Hang on. Really? I'm so tilted by that. That's unbelievable. Right, so what if we do that? And then... Then what if we do that? Hang on. How about now? Oh, come on. Fuck's sake. Alright, well, you know what? Let's not worry about that. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother to build a second lot of doors. That's how annoyed I am at that. Who thought that was a good idea? The linkable doors mod, everybody. Download today from the Steam Workshop. That's not a glowing review. I don't know what is. Alright, there we go. Right, that's looking a lot nicer. That'll make a colonist move through it a lot easier as well. Let's get some turrets. Right, what do we get in terms of turrets then? Have I even finished researching any yet? We've got mini turrets. No, basically. No, I have not. I'm going to build the military grade turrets. The mini turrets are crap. They're more liable than good. If they explode, you know, we've only got room for the turrets next to our colonists. They explode, kill our colonists. They explode, burn down the corn farm. That's corn for Hasta, and I don't want to annoy Hasta by burning down his corn. Unbelievable. Thank you, Igor. So I've decided to light up the base as well, because it's a very dark base. So we're getting a lot of wall lights being built here. Mainly because it'll look a lot nicer, and they'll be able to see what they're actually doing for once. There we go, sweet. Now what I'd like to work on as well when they finish their current set of research, which is bone refining, bookshelves, and obviously obelisk construction, is the sterile floors. If I could spell it right. Sterile Materials, where the hell is that? Do my eyes deceive me? So yeah, we've got Sterile Materials we want. Vitals monitor, surgical lamp, surgical instruments, all of which will obviously reduce any of these more, you know, the diseases that we get from here on out. We're getting a shit ton of them. And now that we're playing on random storytellers as well, rather than the raid focus one, I would like to get that done as soon as possible. So basically down to Igor and Big Halberd there to speed up with their research. Now, they are going... Look at that. They're going so quick with the research these days. Do we have, another good researcher? No, not really. We have someone with a passion for it. Oh, Ted Bundy? Yeah, no, sorry, Ted. I don't know if you're that trustworthy to be allowed into the whole research room. That's fine. They'll get to it eventually, won't they? That's alright. I trust you, Igor. How's the Hall of Heroes looking? Crap. We've got to wait till we get the bone refining, though, before I'm committed to finishing. Let's put it that way. Right, we'll have a door there, and a door there, and then we'll have a central column. You know, entry and exit. And then we'll put a little gift shop as well, like the Heroes gift shop. And then you could buy, like, you know, an Alchemia-style pointy hat. Or, who else did we lose? An L-ring novelty ring. I don't know. Look, patent pending. Right, Igor Bridge is finished. By the way, everything's named after Igor now. I think you should realise that already. Okay, Igor Bridge is finished. Can we put that there? That doesn't count as being interrupted at all. Sure. We'll do that. Oh, no, hang on a minute, because you've got the very deceptive 3x3 area, when in fact it's like a 5x5 area. Thanks, game. Alright then, so we'll put that there. Then we want to flip it round and put it as close to this one as we can. So put it there, and then flip this one round. We want that one to not be interrupted, and then we want to put this one, like, here. That's pretty good. Alright, so we can fit 4 on that side. We might even be able to fit a 5th, depending on how much of this roof we can support, and depending on whether or not it'll interrupt with the water wheel. So... water wheel must be on moving water. Alright, because there's actually... yeah, okay. You know what? That's fair. Ignore me. So we can put 4 on that bridge. That's okay. Just to be sure then, I'll build it based on... if we go ahead and cancel that one and build this based on how close we can get to this mountain. Put it there? That seems fair. And then we'll put this one on this side again, as close to this one as we can get it. There we go. And then we'll just build from this side, so that way our sort of limiting factor here is this mountain rather than this wall. Much easier to measure it from this way around. Alright, there we go. And you can go there. Right, okay. And then all we need is like 1 million of those bridges, and by 1 million... hang on, wait, oh, what's the radius on that? So we could put another one there. Ooh, that's quite wide, isn't it? We could probably fit another bridge in, though, especially if we remove that one. Yeah, alright. I'm interested to see if this works, more or less. That's basically the whole reason I'm doing this. Now, we could build a little utility cupboard outside the Hall of Heroes. It seems entirely disrespectful. But, yeah, no, it's too disrespectful. Honestly, I can't do it. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and put that straight across there. Problem solved, eh? I feel like we need to get these bridges dealt with immediately so they can cross the water a lot quicker, because right now they're spending ages trying to paddle back and forth to deliver resources. So if we do the power line first, that will provide a platform for them to run across. What the fuck are you doing? Hey, finish the bridges first. Igor, you finish that bridge, goddammit. Alright, go back for more power conduits. Okay, right, let's forbid these then temporarily until they've actually built the main bridge. I'd rather them get that than they keep wasting their time with this. Hey, there we go. Right. That should save us a little bit of time. Now, is that not going to interfere with the water wheel? No? Well, that seems reasonable. Yeah, have a nice day. I suppose it wouldn't if you're bridging over water. It's not going to stop the water getting to the water wheel, is it? That's not how bridges work. It's not a dam, for Christ's sake. Alright, understandable. You know what? I take that back, Rimworld. I judged you there, and I really shouldn't have. Right, so let's go ahead and just build a bridge over to the actual... you get out of the way, Shellfish Trap. Honestly, you're not needed anymore. Thank you. Go ahead and get rid of that for me. Thank you. Right. And we'll put that one... there, I suppose, just to get this last of this bridge finished up. Oh, Throog. Throog, you are unstoppable. You are an incredible person. Look at how much time this is going to save us. Working as intended. Look at this. This is so good. So we've got basically our power bridges, and this will just basically cover the cost of the energy that the electric arc furnace is going to use up. With the electric arc furnace, we can refine some steel, and with that, we can obviously build our nuclear power plant eventually after we fulfill its 700 different requirements there. Alright, this is good, though. This is a great start. This is, or at least it's a step in the right direction for our colony, in the sense that we finally solved the power problem we've had for about 15 episodes. Idle? Oh, no, you're definitely going to a job, though, right? Yeah, we're... What? What was that? What was happening there? Why did... okay, so people can quarry, right? You know, I'm going to put a 4 at everybody's quarry ability, because that's where we're getting most of our resources right now, until we can get this deep mine set. Oh god, we're running out of stuff in the quarry. Can we put one... okay, so there is sort of a couple of spots we can exploit right next to it. Saying that, we are under a mountain, so we could literally build one at the front entrance if we wanted to. You know what, to be honest, we could probably... yeah, we could actually just build one in the storage room. Fine, you know what, I think I'll do that. I'll just dig out an area and build one in the storage chamber. That will make so much more sense, because then I could just drag it straight to the storage. Genius. She's a beast. She's an unstoppable creature. In fact, I kind of feel like we've ruined the game. No, it's fine. You know what, it's absolutely fine. We deserve this. And we've sort of been thrust into the endgame as well. I was going to say that we've still got a lot of stuff to do before we get to the endgame, but we're here. Like, this is it, right? With some of the raids that we're getting, this is basically as hard as it's going to get with the ridiculous amount of wealth we've got. What I want to do is probably prioritize the turrets as soon as possible, just judging by that last raid and how, if it was something that's fireproof. I mean, the guys with the reactive armor that came in last time are technically fireproof because they wear the reactive... Hiccups, please. They wear the reactive shielding, right, which deflects bullets. So, it's much less likely, I should say, that they'll catch fire. What that means is, if there's a significant number of them, and there'll be an increased number now that we've actually got their gear, right, because our wealth has gone up, there'll be an increased number of them, and if they manage to get through all in one big clump, we might not be able to actually fight them off. So, I've got to be very careful with that, so some turrets definitely wouldn't go amiss, I'd say. How are we doing in terms of the whole power thing? Do you want to just start working on this now, Igor? I'm sure we got... What do we need? We need 280 wood per watermill generator. And we've got way more than that, surely. Oh, yeah, we got like 2,000. Okay, yeah. No, I don't think we need to cut any more bamboo. I think we're good. There we go. It's finally finished. Oh, well, one of them is finished. Obviously, we could dot these along the river. And if we really wanted to, we could try... Excuse me? I just... Why did I say anything? What did I say? Oh, well, expand and try and claim the rest of the river as a giant fucking hole opens up in the middle of it. That doesn't seem right. I feel like I wouldn't need to fill that. I feel like that would be a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy there. Alright, a massive sinkhole has opened up near your colony. A colossal beast rides beneath. That's a hard thing to say. A colossal beast rides beneath. Say that 10 times fast. Clawing at the mines of your colony with unseen fingers. It demands a sacrifice. Sorry, Igor, you gotta jump in, pal. Should jump in and fight it and come out unscathed. Alright, demands a sacrifice. Shit, we can't do that. Oh god, am I gonna have to sacrifice a prisoner? Am I gonna have to sacrifice a colonist? Oh god, let's worry about that later. For now, let's work on the Hall of Heroes. We've got bone ash, apparently? Do we really? I feel like you're lying to me. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make bone ash. It's just 20 bone and that's it. So we'll do that until we've got a pretty decent amount then. Do until we have X. Apparently we've got 133, fine. I think we'll just say make until we've got 1,000. And then we'll say, let's go to the bill here. We want to drop it on the floor. I mean, any worker? No, we'll just say Igor. Pause when satisfied, and then we'll unpause at... I mean, if we've got 50 left, probably worth making some more, but I'll probably manually just delete the bill when we're done with the Hall of Heroes. Unless it's, like, particularly good. If it's more beautiful than regular stone tiles, then why not, eh? Because, I mean, with bone we've got an abundance of, and it's pretty easy to get more. We could just set them to constantly hunt everything that spawns in. Plenty of elephants, plenty of rhinos. With the guns we've got as well. I mean, an elephant, 2 shots and it's down, right? So, if it's particularly good, I might make the whole base out of bone ash, which I think would be pretty fucking cool. Until then, it's just going to be for the Hall of Heroes. So, oh man, we get like bone tiles. Man, which is better? Bone tiles clearly got to be better, right? Because they've got 7 cost. Beauty 1, bone china, beauty 3. Pretty but labor intensive. Somewhat pretty but labor and material intensive. What? Oh, because that takes 2 bone ash, 3 bone. Which I suppose is much, much less. Right, okay, so bone china is definitely good. And it's much better than tile, so I basically answered that question for, because these give a beauty of 1, these give a beauty of 3. So, naturally, I feel like we've got to build the whole base out of bone china now. Maybe we'll even go for proper bone walls as well, rather than these, sort of pseudo, skulls. They're kind of a little bit glitchy as well, like the texture doesn't quite work, but, like this it kind of looks cool, but this is a fucking mess. So I might go to structure and I might just build bone walls, instead, and then we'll just build the whole base out of bone. The bone makeover? Oh god, don't Google that. Alright, let's go and put these floors. And then I'll ignore that giant... No, ignore it. Don't think about it, and it'll go away. That's generally how it works, right? It's my dog's logic. Here's what I'm going to do. Chat, YouTube comments. I don't know why I'm referring to you as chat. YouTube commenters, my good and loyal friends and subscribers. I want you to vote on who gets thrown down the well, Borat style. Except please don't quote that in the comments, because well, I'll take the video down. Who are we throwing down the well? Who is going to be sacrificed to the strange sinkhole below? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comments. The comment with the most likes will be the character we throw down the well. Also, I've just noticed we've got 56,000 raw food. What the fuck? Oh, it's all freaking corn. Right. Oh my god, it is. That's an absurd amount of corn. I might actually lower the size of the farm because I feel like it's rotting before we're... Anyway, look, more to the point. I'll write the comments. And I will sacrifice whoever is chosen by you all in YouTube. You have the choice here to sacrifice a person. Be generous. Obviously, Igor is exempt. It's Igor's colony. Igor can't throw herself down the well. Igor will throw someone else down the well. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I've had to do this train track dilemma to you guys. It's a big problem, I know, but we'll overcome it as a team, as a community, as the YouTube boys. Hoorah, hoorah. Big shout out to my... I don't know what that means. Big shout out to my top tier insane level Patreon backers. How have I forgotten that? I say it 4 times a day, every fucking day. Big Dick Timmy, Sean Thornton, Zachary Harris, Harik, Lucas Holting, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Jackson Widman, Escape, Croesus, James Ogilvie, Conspired Scene, Necrophilin, Michael Mullen. I need to move those names from being back to back, honestly. Hey Dog, Orcs Wolf, Josh Lindian Tesla, Logan Thorne, Average Gamer 419, and I'm the Lizard King for their support at the insane tier levels of Patreon. Thank you very much for that. And a big shout out to Nathaniel Limburg, Facundo Vasquez, Felix Deal, Quet Lutchley, Brandon Montoniac, Polemaster, Everqueen's Waifu, Quasar Fox, Jonas Jess Villadson, Chris, Joseph Beer, Sir Thor the Swede, Nick, Sidini, Asro, Jack Allen, Chancellor Sheep Palpatine, Euphrates, Jordan Campbell, Joran DeVries, Dunconny217, I've got to scroll down, hang on, and the many others over at patreon.com/rollindgames. I don't know if it's actually that. I assume it's that. Don't go to that and back some random weirdo. You might regret it. But you won't regret backing mine, because it's, it's the best thing Patreon have ever done. See you next episode.